Welcome back to a new episode, guys. This one's a bit of a day in the life. Obviously everything looks good on video all the time, but we all know in life nothing's always perfect. But just got home and basically the GQ had like a bit of a clunk going. I had a bit of like a whining going first, and yeah, pretty much I thought it was a wheel bearing or something like that, but turns out that it's actually the diff. So luckily I got back into town and then the diff blew, so that's what we're going to be swapping out. It's got the handbrake on. I'll take the handbrake off, give it a bit of a drive so you guys can see it. But yeah, the clunking's pretty bad. You guys can hear that, but it's bad. So yeah, that's what we're up against. Got a few tools, pretty much just gonna, yeah, rip the center out, and hopefully the axles haven't been damaged and it's just that center bit. So if it is that center bit, undo all those bolts, take it out, obviously take the drive shaft off, all that has to come out. And I have a legend of a mate in Port Hedland that I think has sussed us one, so fingers crossed. So yeah, they'll already be all preset. I won't have to preset it, and yeah, just slam that one in straight away and pretty much fill it up with new oil and should be good to go. But not what I needed. But yeah, this is the life behind all the fun going out fishing on the boat and all the traveling. So bit of that day in the life of Justin. Welcome. Righty, under the GQ now. Obviously not the cleanest, been traveling around Australia, but I've just put this box down. This was actually like a packing box from a bit of furniture that I got for my room. So obviously it's gravel out here, not the comfiest to be on, so I put that. But yeah, oh actually before I forget, I'm probably gonna chuck bricks behind the wheels. Good idea. But basically all these bolts have to come off around the surrounds. Drive shaft got to come off, and this should pull out. But before that we'll drain the oil, so I'll get a bucket for that. And then we got to give inside like a real good clean for when the new center goes on. We don't want any bits of metal in there that are going to get chewed up around the place. So that's the plan for now. But before I forget, I'm going to go get bricks. Otherwise, yeah, I don't want the GQ rolling through the fence or over me. So we'll do that now. that's all I had laying around, distilled water. Just cut the top off, so we'll undo that and chuck the oil in there. Little metal shavings all over that. I don't know if you guys can see that. No good sign. Alright guys, having a pretty hard time trying to get this drive shaft bolts off. Pretty sure I have a rattle gun, so I'll go check. And hopefully I can get them off, but yeah, pretty difficult. These are going to be pretty easy to do, so once this is off, because I've got the little notch out, the drive shaft will be able to drop pretty low. I won't have to take it off hopefully, and then I can get this whole the center out. Mission. Out of all the hobbies, I had to choose cars. Day number 2, guys. I went in last night, got a bit late, a bit hard to see, but I am struggling to get this drive shaft bolts off, which is pretty hard. And what I've found out is I actually need to jack the car up, and behind this whole brake hub assembly there's like I think there's like 6 bolts you need to undo, and you actually need to pull the axles out of it so that the center can pull out. So there's just an extra pain, but it's got to be done. Just need to check the back shed if I have jack stands, which I'm pretty sure I did have in my van, so they should be here unless I put them in storage. But we need to go suss that, because if we do, then yeah, makes the whole process a lot easier. Jack it up, put it on there. Good afternoon everybody, we are back. Haven't touched the car at all today. That bolt yesterday was really annoying me, so giving it a bit of a break. I'll probably wait until it's a bit cooler. Yeah, so we'll do that. Anyways, just doing a bit of house cleanup. We just got a few boxes around, pretty much just from like buying stuff and whatnot. So we got that. Probably give the house a bit of a vacuum. Just on the phone to my other mate. Daniel, say hi. He says hi. So yeah, do that. And actually got to fix this. This bit fell off the front door, so put that back on. But apart from that, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the newest edition. Surprise, surprise. Got a few bits of merch coming in, a few stickers and stuff, a few extras, shelter. So yeah, I've got another box here. Obviously that was just the rubbish, so those are just the bits and pieces that I'll be sawing through today. But yeah, that's a bit of my day-to-day life up here in Karratha. Bit of behind the scenes for you guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys a little bit later on working on the car. Alright guys, don't hate on me for the jacks, that's all I have. But I put the tyres under just to hold it up, but this is what we're up to. So I've taken off the bolts for the surrounding axle. Pretty sure I have to take the caliper off, the whole brake surround, take them off, and then the axle should pull out. And then yeah, after that, pretty much I've got one bolt left on the tail shaft to the actual diff. I can't get off, so I'm gonna have to grind that. Just had my mate call from Port Hedland, Lewis. So the plan is got to get up before tomorrow, punch out to Port Hedland. It's about 2.5 hour drive from here in Karratha. So got to go do that, and then meet him there, and pretty much yeah, hopefully a few hours rip this other diff out. This one should be just about ready to go. Slam it back in, and yeah, fingers crossed everything works how it should and there's no problems. Alright, so next day guys, pretty much ripped the diff out, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see in there, but there is just, that pinion is smashed. Get torch. There's proper gone in there. That's pretty bad. Anyways, so pretty much ripped it out of the car. That was like a mission and a half. The diff in headland, I decided to call off just because the car's been sitting in the yard for ages, and it's just I think it's the model that has a rear drum brake, so I think it might be a Maverick. So yeah, it just would have been way too hard. So I'm going to be without a car for a few days, but I'm going to get one ordered from Perth. So when that comes, pretty much, yeah, gasket, chuck it back in. I already checked the axles, they're all fine. Hoping the seals will be fine on those as well, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's about it. I'm absolutely drained from working on this car. As you guys could probably tell, we built it. Hasn't had many problems over the road apart from starter motor, alternator, easy fixes. When I was building it, I had a few issues with the aircon. Had to get like pipes welded and stuff, because GQs have like 3 different sizes for aircon threads and they're only within like a mil difference. So I had a bit of dramas with that, but it's been sweet since. At the moment, the actual aircon compressor has a whine to it again. So that's probably on its way out again. The joys of old cars. But apart from that, fingers crossed, it should be sweet. The only thing I need to do next is get new tyres for it. And yeah, so should be running sweet after that. Sick of working on cars. Sick of it. Oh, yeah, happy this thing is out. Well and truly. This thing is actually so heavy. I didn't realise how heavy a diff was. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Diff's out, nothing to really clean up. Just have a cardboard box there, my tools that can stay there. I might go and organise a gasket and also the oil, just so I don't need to do that later on. But apart from that, go have a shower and relax. So I'm just, yeah, so tired. Anyways, I'm gonna pack everything up, just what I've got here. Go have a shower and relax. So I'll see you guys for the next part of the episode. It'll probably be within like the next few days when the new diff arrives. Because yeah, there's not much to do from now till then. Obviously, if anything interesting happens, I'll turn on the GoPro and show you guys. But yeah, not too much is going to be happening till this diff is back in. Then it's all steam ahead. So I'll see you guys in a few days. Hello everybody, quick little update. It's currently Wednesday. Managed to get a diff sorted from Perth. Some absolute legend on Instagram. Let us know that he had a spare one. So I bought that off of him, and Dad was currently in Perth. He's not anymore, but he was. So he picked it up, got it all sorted through a trucking company, and it is currently on the way up here. So it's meant to be here tomorrow or earlier, so it hasn't come today. So my guess is that it'll be here tomorrow sometime, which is good. Got the diff sorted, got the gasket sorted, I just need to get the oil. And yeah, it's all running sweet at the moment. Everything's going to plan after a long week of nothing going to plan. Tomorrow I actually got a call in for work, so if the diff does come, hopefully I can get it in that arvo. If not, it will have to be the next day, but I'm sure I'll be able to get it in. Shouldn't take me too long. So that's what's been happening. Apart from that, not too much. Just been having a bit of fun, gone on some nice lunches. Haven't been able to get the boat out. I'm actually borrowing a mate's car at the moment. I'll talk about that a little bit later on. But yeah, the boat's basically stuck in front of the GQ, and the GQ can't move, as you guys have seen, because it's on stands, there's no diff, and it's just too much of a muck around to get it out. And of course the diff had to go right before the Easter long weekend, which sort of sucked because there wasn't too much to do. Still made the most of it though. I didn't have my car, so I couldn't go camping or anything. Borrowing a car at the moment. I don't really want to take somebody else's car somewhere. If something did happen, it's too much of a muck around with insurance, and plus I don't want to break somebody else's car going off road. But yeah, it's allowed me to go out in town and out and about and still have a bit of fun, still go for a bit of a flick off the shore. So yeah, I'm currently on my way to go get some Maccas, not food. Again, an iced latte, because I love the iced lattes. I only started having them recently and they're so good. So going to do that, and then going for a nice coastal down at Back Beach. Go have a look at the weather, maybe go for a drive tonight out to Dampier. If I do, I'll take you guys with us, give you guys a little bit of a look around. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been happening lately. So yeah, you know, behind the scenes. Also, I just wanted to give a big shout out to everybody who messaged and wanted to come help out with the diff, and those who potentially had spare diffs laying around. Big shout out to you guys know who you are. Really helped me out. Sort of a bit of stressful times. Trying to find a 411 rear, that was just like the most difficult thing I've had to do. That was actually harder than finding an engine. So big shout out to you guys know who you are. Big pat on the back. Oh, another thing I need to do, because I'm planning to go for a send this weekend. It's meant to be a good wind. So JJ may be coming out. Spoke to him a bit earlier on, so pretty sure he is keen on coming out. So we'll potentially get both tinnies out for that ep. I'll be doing an ep on that. So both tinnies out, probably off 40 mile, because we'll go for a dive as well. Usually if it's a glass off out there, that's the place to go. If it is a bit windy, we'll probably go to Samson or off Dampier and do a bit of just like fishing with the rods. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, car should be back on the road before then, so we'll get both boats out. So stay tuned for that. That should be a good ep coming up. I reckon you guys will like that one. I've got a few other things in the works for later on this year. I'm not going to drop the news yet, but you guys are going to have to stick around, wait and see. If you're new here, smash that subscribe. Round 2, action. If you guys are new here, smash that subscribe button, helps us out. Also tick that little bell, because whenever I post, it basically just lets you guys know when the video is up, so you guys don't need to go hunting for it. It'll show you exactly what's come out and when. So definitely jump on, hit the subscribe button. If you guys are liking this video so far, hit the like button or even leave a comment. I love when you guys leave comments, love replying to them. So yeah, I have seen there is quite a few of you that do watch and aren't subscribed, so it would really help me out if you did just smack the button. It's completely free, you don't have to, I'm not going to force you, but yeah, it does help us out at the end of the day, and it costs you nothing, and yeah, good gesture. Anyways, nearly at Macca's now, so I'm pretty keen to go get this iced latte. Sometimes I get it with a bit of caramel. I don't think this time I will. I had caramel the last few times. I'll just get plain. It should be good. Hi, could I please grab a regular iced latte? Yep, what milk? Full cream.
Yeah, that on?
That's it, thanks.
Yeah, grab it there.
you guys are probably thinking, what car are you sitting in, Justin? It's a Toyota. So basically, a dude I met at work, his name is Jason, absolute legend, top bloke. He's helped us out quite a bit behind the scenes. We went and got another diff center, but it was the wrong ratio. But yeah, he still went out of his way quite a bit. So absolute legend. You guys would have seen him in the new episode coming out. You may or may have not, depends when I release it. He also took us out on his boat. We got going after 12 months. He hasn't taken it out for a while. So yeah, I'll show you the rig. He's pretty much lent it to us. So this has been my runaround car. Absolute legend. Really has helped us out. Because obviously I had no car, so yeah, just getting out and about, because I just can't stand having no car. It's just horrible. I should take it for granted too much, having a license and a car. But yeah, that's the story with this car. So big shout out to Jason if you're watching. I really do appreciate it. Also, you guys would have seen YouTube has cracked 2.1k subscribers, so big shout out to you guys. Like, I'm super stoked. Keen to see where it takes us. Gonna keep making content for you guys. Really do enjoy it. I've got some really big plans in the future. I'm really pushing to get there. Really want to show you guys and pretty much make the best content I can for you. Also, on another note, TikTok has hit 9k followers, so that is growing. That will be on 10k soon, no doubt. So super stoked with that. Instagram's at 6.2k, so it's all pretty much starting to take off, which is super cool. Really just yeah, sort of gives yourself a big pat on the back, sort of all the hard work putting in the content and hours behind the scenes for you guys. So I really do appreciate all the support from every single one of yous. Just viewing my stories or liking or even commenting. But yeah, this is just a bit of behind the scenes today. Thought I'd pull out the GoPro and show you guys a little bit of my afternoon. So yeah, pretty much the plan is get that diff tomorrow. I will be working tomorrow, so like I said, in the afternoon sometime we should be able to chuck that in, which is very exciting. So yeah, that is it for today, I'm afraid. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when we go pick up this package and throw the diff in. Hopefully it's a smooth install. I'm sure it should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. So yeah, get keen for that. And I've got a few exciting episodes coming up for you guys. I really want to pump out. We are gonna be going on a mud crab mish very shortly. Some of that episode will probably be a nighttime mission as well, so it's going to be super cool. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alrighty guys, been peppered at work. Wear zinc and sunscreen. I actually have some, but I forgot it. Anyways, pretty much the reality. JJ, my good mate, you would have seen him on a few of the other episodes, basically picked up my diff because it was in transit up here in Karratha. So he went and picked it up for us because I couldn't, I was working. And yeah, that was last Thursday or Friday. It is currently Monday and I've just been smashed with a whole heap of work, so I haven't even had the chance. Like, we've had early starts and big days. So basically the plan is to get it in Wednesday. I just got called in tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's Tuesday. So that's the plan, fingers crossed. And yeah, it will be back on the road. But for now, it's still sitting there. Currently have a cyclone off the coast, which is a Cat 4. So hopefully that stays out there and doesn't come inland. But yeah, just a bit of an update for you guys. When I am putting it in, obviously I'll film it. So yeah, that'll probably be the next part of the episode. Just smash out tomorrow, and then yeah, Wednesday should be on for that. And that's pretty much it. That's all been happening really. and then yeah, probably book it in for new tyres, get those put on, and yeah. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday when I'm putting the diff in. See you then. Alright guys, just got home from work. Instead of a 12-hour day today, it was only a 6. So I went to Repco and picked up some rear diff oil. So basically the plan is to slap it in this Arvo. That Cyclone has downgraded to a Cat 1. It actually went up to a Cat 4. And that's right off the coast. It's really, really windy. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So we'll get the GoPro mounts and everything and crack onto it. Alrighty guys, just finished having a shower. The weather's looking a bit hectic at the moment. But yeah, the diff is all back together, pretty much. So after I start driving it, sort of got to see if that gasket leaks. Fingers crossed it doesn't. Done everything to how it's meant to go, so see what happens. And yeah, topped it up with oil. I haven't taken it for a test run yet. Gonna do that straight after take Jason's car to the car wash, because I've used it to and from work and it's copped a bit of dust over the week. So I've already wiped down the interior, so yeah, least I can do is go take it to the car wash and give it a clean before I give it back to him, and also full tank of fuel just to say thanks, as he saved me big time. So I'll go do that now, and then we'll take the GQ for a test run. At the moment I've just got the battery charging because it hasn't been charging. Obviously it's been sitting there for like a week and a half, so, or 2 weeks now. So we'll go wash the car and then I'll see you guys back here. Alrighty guys, there we go. I'm not sure if Prado's come with a long range tank or just his has a long range tank, but it actually took quite a bit. But that's okay. Got an air freshener as well, just put that in. Already told you guys I gave it a bit of a wipe down. The wind is like really picked up as well. It's like really strong. There you go guys, full tank. So yes, again, big shout out to Jason for letting me use his car, because I actually got bombarded with work and I would have been super stuck with no car. So yeah, big shout out. Anyways, just about out here to drop his car off. My brother's behind me to pick me up, and then go see the GQ. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything's running fine. Should be. Guys, I'm so happy. Like, oh, just driven down the road now, going just to quickly spray my car down. Nothing fancy. It's probably gonna rain anyway, but I'll spray it down. And the new diff seems to be running sweet, so I'm absolutely stoked about that. Hi guys, I'm just down here at Back Beach with my Zinger box. yeah, I couldn't be bothered cooking dinner. I'm just too exhausted after all of that and smashing out work for, yeah, just over a week. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this episode. Obviously, in my day-to-day life, if my car wasn't broken, I actually do a lot more. I'm always out exploring or out on the boat. I couldn't even get the boat out because it was in front of the GQ, and the GQ was on jack stands and no wheels on. And yeah, you guys seen what was going on there. So basically, yeah, there is a lot more in my day-to-day life. This was sort of the addition with a broken car. Yeah, I still got out and about, obviously, but just not the way I usually would, because I was borrowing somebody else's car, but that is all good. But yeah, the GQ's running sweet. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please give it a like, please give it a comment, and yeah, just say g'day, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Cheers heaps. Don't forget to subscribe. You don't have to, it's completely free, but yeah, big shout out and big cheers to you guys.